fitness influencer posted this video while working out in the gym. This influencer has claimed a bloke snapped a picture of her from behind. She said it made her feel extremely uncomfortable. Julia from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, was filming a workout for her YouTube channel and captured the whole thing on camera. These two men wearing masks used the weight machine behind her. During this time, the man appeared to take out his phone and crouch down, and that's when Julia claimed he snapped a picture of her. He then stands and turns away, calling a friend over who appears in the shot. Julia watched the two men in the mirror as she trained and seemed concerned about what had happened. Not only did he take a picture, but he showed his friend. Julia said the staff confronted the man after she told them what allegedly happened, and he denied taking the photo. In this video, we can see a woman with green hair getting aggressive after discovering that a man is recording her on his phone. She gets very aggressive and starts punching the guy. Here's what happened.
Why are you recording me?
That's what I do.
Why are you
I was recording you last night when his dick was in your stomach. Now you talking about I'm recording
Oh,
you.
no, you not. Go ahead, take your ass to it. That's from a baby daddy.
Oh, okay, fuck that nigga. That nigga a bum anyway.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That nigga ain't gonna buy you no red bottoms and no green hair. I bet you. I'm out. I'm out.
Take your little
Bitch is a dickhead. Little
He
dick.
got a little dick, y'all. Take Why you
Oh,
still
all right.
here?
All right,
Why
I'm
you
out
still
then.
here, nigga?
I will fuck
Take
you.
your ass on.
I'm out.
As this guy was going to leave, she got on top of his car and he started driving the vehicle.
I'm out. See you.
Bye.
All right, bye.
So you really
Bye.
gonna leave?
Yeah, I'm out.
Bitch, you know
See
the
you.
fuck you not.
I'm out. Yo, get off my fucking car. Get off my car. Get off my car.
The guy learned a lesson about stalking and taking pictures of her. This person recorded a terrifying moment when she noticed someone completely unrelated recording two other women. Without this clip, we might not have seen this happening, which brings us to the next question. How many people do you think don't get caught doing this very creepy thing? In this video, this young woman caught this guy stalking and taking pictures of her while she was shopping in Walmart with her friend. The girls caught him red-handed and started running after him. As you can see, this guy is running away from them. When they chased him down and made him delete the photos and videos on his phone, they found him stalking her in the past. In many other videos, some younger girls getting stalked their whole life younger than him. Probably around 10 years old and younger.
Okay, yeah, delete. Delete.
Delete.
Is
Delete.
that delete that too?
Delete.
Delete.
Delete. Keep going.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's
It's okay.
Keep
Go-
going. Keep going.
Delete. Delete. Delete.
That's what you doing as a grown ass man?
That's
Little
a
girls?
girl.
everything is gone, okay?
You should be ashamed of yourself,
I am
man.
ashamed. I am ashamed.
You should
and I'm
be.
sorry, okay?
That is a pretty creepy stalker who got full-on busted. Your home is where you're supposed to feel safest. This woman, however, learned that this is not always the case. As she comes home from a workout, clearly exhausted, she quietly goes to set her things down. The Ring camera catches those critical moments when she walks in, turns on her light, and immediately comes face to face with what we have to assume is a stalker. There isn't a view of the culprit, only the woman's quick escape as she runs right back out the path she took. Thankfully, she gets away. It's hard to know what would have happened if she hadn't and why the stalker was there in the first place. I guess we'll never know, and that's a good thing. In this video, a man saw something that made him uncomfortable. A stranger was crouched, taking covert photos through a restricted fence, unsure what he was looking at. Watching someone do something that they clearly shouldn't be doing is uncomfortable. Instead of walking by, the man asked him if he was a stalker.
Are you stalker? You stalker? No stalker. Ah, okay.
It's direct, aggressive, and met with immediate rebuffing. We can't know what he was doing, but chances are the area was blocked off for a reason. If you feel you're being watched and followed, sometimes it's good to just turn your camera on and watch. This woman caught her would-be stalker as he followed her around the quad of what looked like her campus.
Y'all, I don't know what to do. I am being followed by this guy right here in the white pants and gray shirt.
No matter where she goes, she only has to look around and he'll be there. He's always keeping her within his eye line.
He's right there. I'm gonna walk across the park and sit on that little bench right there, okay?
She circles the grounds and he slowly walks over to her before walking around.
He conveniently is walking across the grass field now. All the places he could go. Happens to be following me.
However, she keeps an eye on him in turn. The full video is about 2 minutes long, which is a long TikTok video. But it's a good idea, and probably fortunate she began filming when she did. Without proof, how would you protect yourself? There's a trend on TikTok of people taking a video of things from their back pockets. It exposes many people doing creepy things, but can also give people a fresh perspective on how they might be perceived. That being said, what this woman caught was pretty much spot on with what she was expecting not to happen. She explains she didn't believe that people would just photograph strangers like that.
So I had seen some people do it, and like some people were like looked at them and some people took pictures, and I was like, there's no way people will take pictures of other people. Like, that's f***ing weird. So I did it today, and I'm at the beach obviously, so I don't have pants, I have my bikini bottoms on. So I just put my phone in my hydro jug, like in the pocket right here, like facing out, and I put it to where the phone was like facing behind me.
He changed his direction and walks behind her, stopping regularly to take pictures of her.
And then I'm walking away and he's still looking at me. And then he starts to follow me, and you can tell in the video on his phone that he's like swapping, like it like looks like he's going to his camera.
She ends the video with a somber, terrifying thought. How many people's phones are you on? How many do you not know of? This guy explains that a woman within his building comes out whenever he comes home and begins filming him.
Super weird. Every time I come home from work, she comes running outside and starts recording me. I don't know why. I literally did nothing. I put it on God, my mom, everything. I promise.
This happens every day without fail. The following video shows some of her other behavior and how reactive to him she is. She begins looking at him through her blinds, showing that she's very aware of his arrival.
I literally just got home. You ready? She's gonna open the blinds. In 5. Oh, there she goes right there. Told you. Told you, bro. She's crazy.
This wouldn't be an issue in and of itself, but it's a pattern of behavior. It feels like she wants to keep tapping on him. This continues into the following clip where the woman seemingly knows his schedule. He's coming home from a trip to Ohio only to find her waiting for him in the parking lot.
Holden, look who's waiting on me right here. I literally just got home.
The most disturbing thing about all of this is that none of it is illegal. Even if they caught her in 4K doing something creepy, there's no actual path forward except speaking to her. Kathy Cat posted this video on her YouTube channel while exploring Akihabara, a place in Japan. She explains that a guy started stalking her when she began filming.
Okay, this is getting a bit weird. There was a guy who like watched me when I started filming, and he's like looked at me and he slow keeps walking where I'm walking. This is awkward.
She ignored him and continued to vlog, but then she explained what happened.
It's not the first time that someone has followed me. It sometimes happens, especially like in geeky areas. I had a guy once follow me like almost an hour around town until I got very scared. I mean, I'm okay this time. You kind of like know after a while if someone's following you. You kind of like, especially if you had the experience before. And then the best thing is like to go to places where you feel safe, so shops or places where you know they won't follow you there. And the worst case scenario is maybe go near police box. In Japan they have loads of police boxes. In this case it was fine, he didn't follow me for too long, he got bored very quickly, so it's fine.
Great advice from her, and I'm glad she's safe. A woman in Queensland, Australia saw something unsettling on her home security footage. A man was seen in her hall peering into her house through the windows. The man climbed over the wall of her home and looked for a different way inside. Thankfully, he wasn't able to find one. The woman sent the footage to the police. The police said that the man had done this on 2 other instances, February 26th and March 25th. The police released the footage, saying that the man was either in his 30s or 40s. This was done so that anyone recognizing the man could come forward so that the police could possibly arrest him. The creepiest part of this video was the way the man acted. He was seen crouching down and sitting in the yard, looking around and going from one corner to the other. It's very chilling. A Reddit user posted one of the creepiest things ever caught on doorbell camera. A sizable, scary man bikes up to their front door and has this to say.
I'm sorry. Looked in one day and saw you. Oh God, I can't stop.
The creepy man has his face covered and a light on his head which could be used to see into windows. I don't know which is creepier, him looking into windows of random people's homes or calmly confessing it to them later on their doorbell cameras. I hope this person is just a random stranger with a dark sense of humor and not somebody who has developed an obsession. Unfortunately, I think the chances are very high that this is someone who is incredibly messed up and cannot help themselves. Hopefully, the police find him before any of his compulsions worsen. This TikTok video was posted by @AnthonyWennert. This video shows that Anthony ordered a DoorDash and this girl delivered his order. Anthony said he wanted to go out and get his food, but she won't leave. She's been looking in his window for 45 minutes. Anthony said he was scared and didn't know what to do. What do you think is why she's doing that? Was she stalking him or was she making sure he got his food? Let me know in the comments. This is a man police say followed a woman from Brooklyn subway station to her apartment building and then sexually assaulted her.
I've been living over 40 years and nothing like that ever happened around here.
Wow, that's very scary. Yeah. Because I got my granddaughter, my daughter-in-law that walks to work.
Investigators say it happened around 6 in the morning.
That's even more crazy because it was 6 in the morning. You know, you figure it would happen like 12, 1, but 6 in the morning, it's sad. It's sad and I feel so bad for her.
This attacker was 28 years old and followed her from the 45th Street to the 4th Avenue subway station in Sunset Park, several blocks into her apartment building. Police say that he made several disturbing sexual advances towards her, grabbed her around the neck, punched her multiple times in the face and body, then took off. Ava Majori has 1.2 million followers, but her fame on social media turned into terror when she drew the attraction of an 18-year-old fan. She sold him some selfies showing off her smile, thinking this would take care of the problem and that he would disappear. But within a week, she says he started asking for more provocative pics.
I sold him 2 or 3 pictures of me smiling, started asking for booty pics and feet pics.
Ava quickly became concerned. Ava said she blocked him on social media when he started relentlessly badgering her. He discovered where she lived, and to her horror, she says he showed up to her house in Florida with a shotgun at 4:30 in the morning and fired through her front door.
I flew through the door as quickly as I could and gave chase, screaming at him as he ran away with the gun in hand.
Ava was on her high school soccer team but is now being homeschooled. The woman in this video says that this boy followed her when she ran into her home and he proceeded to circle the area for 20 minutes or so looking for her. Talk about a genuine creep. A woman on TikTok named Eula started filming this incident in which she noticed she was being followed by a creepy man while trying to commute. The man started to follow her and she said to him before he even starts, she has a boyfriend. However, the man responded that he did not care.
And I guess at the end of the day, I just want to get to know you. I don't really care about your history, your present, or your past, or whatever that jazz. You know what I mean? And you actually may have a lot of situations going on. You possibly can.
I really do.
You know what I mean? And just like I can be having a lot of situations going on. And, you know what I mean? But I think that us being friends or whatever shouldn't stop that situation. But I don't know. It's weird. I'm you know, please forgive me in my conversation. Trust me. I don't even know shit. Bottom line is, how's your day today?
It's good.
Can we just start right there? Shit, man, you got me all like tongue twisted. I don't even know how to do this shit. I got no game. You know what I mean? If you're used to people with game, I ain't got no game. Zero.
I don't like
game.
talking. I just like my own brain cells and like listening to them talk.
You know what? And I try to talk, but I don't do good at that.
Well, I hope to see you again. I'm gonna sit right here and smoke.
Okay.
Y'all have a good one.
Gratefully, the woman was able to get to safety soon afterwards, but it definitely makes you think that these creeps could be anywhere and you may not even know it. Emily on TikTok took this video on her phone to record this man who was following her around Walmart, and says that at one point, she even caught him filming her for some creepy reason.
They're right behind you.
He's recording my ass.
She also urges her fellow ladies to be safe when out in public, in case someone like this starts following them around as well. This woman recorded this video after she clocked out of work in the middle of the night. While walking, this strange man followed her around the parking lot of the building in which she worked.
I'm coming over here because the guy's following me.
No, you're not. You just want to be in a cheese man.
No, he's following me. Look, he's
Get in.
No, I'm just gonna be over here. I'm waiting.
What happened to the honey?
I don't know, he's following me. Desde allá adentro. ¿No lo vieron? Que estaba atrás de mí. Luego no me paré. ¿Ves cómo no me estoy parado? I don't know if it's the same guy that followed me last time. Look. No, he's just right there fucking because I'm over here now. He's
actually following you?
Yeah, he's been fucking following me. Look, he's looking over here.
Thankfully, she was able to get away safely, but it's still an incredibly creepy video that'll make you check your surroundings the next time you're walking alone at night. The man in this video can be seen walking around a Walmart, following a young woman named Ashley. He tries to do his best to look nonchalant while stalking this poor girl, but fortunately for her, it's very obvious that he's not simply wandering the store. He's following an innocent girl for no reason. Ariel Lee says the man in this video followed her for 40 minutes around the park and then proceeded to circle her car, which just makes things 10 times creepier. This all happened while she was sitting in her car that also happened to be dead, and she was on the phone with AAA to get some assistance. Ariel said that he stopped approximately 15 feet away, just staring at her. She decided to call the police at that point, even though she only had 5% battery left on her cell phone. The police arrived soon after and the man promptly left. This young woman is explaining to her TikTok followers that a guy is following her around this store. But it's obvious that she's getting pretty freaked out by the whole thing, and you can't really blame her.
I'm at Walmart with my little brother, and this guy's been following us for a good 10 minutes, and I caught him staring at me really weird the first time, and then every aisle we've been to he's been in, and he just walked past us. My brother keeps telling me to grab my keys because he's freaking out. I'm just looking for a mini fridge, and I passed a woman, and I was like, if another creepy old man stares at me one more time and stuff, and she didn't even bat an eye, so I was like, okay, she definitely voted for Trump. I'm just trying to find a mini fridge. I'm kind of nervous right now. I'm getting really anxious right now. I know my outfit is but that doesn't give anybody a right to just sit there and follow us, you know? Especially because I have my little brother with me, which is so freaking dumb. I'm home now. Got the mini fridge. And we basically just hid in an aisle until he walked by. And then we ran to check out.
Everything turned out to be okay in the end, but it's still freaky to think that an old man was following this poor girl around the grocery store for no apparent reason. This TikToker busted out their phone camera to record this video and says that this man followed her all the way from her first bus to the second and even went and followed her home. The woman confronted the man, who reluctantly backed down.
So good. Mindy, actually, I just moved here a few months back. You're the most best thing I've ever seen. Thanks. I wish you were really the singer. Trust me. I'm not that type of guy, chasing, or forcing someone.
Well, that's cool. I have a boyfriend, so yeah.
You really have?
Yes, I have a boyfriend.
Let's get some coffee.
No.
No?
No. You can go ahead and go.
I'm not forcing you. I'm not for sure.
No, it's cool. I have a boyfriend, so I don't really.
I just like you.
Okay.
You coming from work at school?
No, just coming from downtown.
From downtown? Grab coffee.
No, I don't want coffee.
What do you want?
Oh my God.
What do you want?
Nothing. It's all good. Oh my God, this nigga's following me.
It's just a good thing that the woman stood her ground, because if she was a little less confrontational, maybe the man would have picked up on that weakness, and who knows what would have happened. In this TikTok video posted by Hey It's Phoebes, it was 9:25 p.m. and Phoebes was unaware that she had been followed home. Phoebes unlocked the door and entered her apartment before a creepy man emerges 5 minutes later. The stalker walked back and forth past her door for 2 hours. He eventually came up to the door and looked in Phoebes' window. At 11:35 p.m., Phoebes' boyfriend came home, and the stalker went away, never to be seen again. What would have happened had her boyfriend not come home? Was he going to keep creeping or attempt to break in? I'm glad we'll never know. It's never fun to go to the gym as a woman because they go there knowing that some disgusting men will do nothing but stare at them the entire time, which we see here. As you can see, the man in question is clearly staring at her the whole time. She eventually confronts the man and asks him if he took photos of her. The man says that he didn't, but she wants to see his phone to see some proof. Then she goes up to a manager and explains the situation, at which point the man is ultimately banned from the gym for life. I'm glad he got what he deserved. Imagine you're just trying to get some Starbucks, but are unable to do so in peace because a creepy guy waiting for you outside the store when you leave. That's exactly what happened to this woman shown in this TikTok video. This man is clearly making the girl uncomfortable with his constant staring, and it's not hard to see why.
Because you know sometimes when you like barely touch a car and it's like beep, like, hey, no, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not her. I thought it was him because I couldn't see.
I think he asked her whose car that was.
Why does it matter? Go away, creepy. Why don't you just go back in and ask the dude with the Tesla sweater?
Did you not see the dude with the Tesla sweater? Because he makes himself pretty awkward. He's got that big cock walk.
What is he doing? Is his hand over his face? What do you think's gonna happen if he comes out here?
Don't tell me he's gonna
sit down.
No.
Oh my god. Dude's fucking creepy.
What the fuck is happening right
I almost
now?
want to go in and tell the dude, like, hey.
Many commenters said that this guy was a total creep. This woman from TikTok was trying to enjoy a nice day out at the mall with her sister when she made the unsettling discovery that they were being followed by this major creep. That's when the uploader decided she would pull out her phone and pretend to make a video. That way, the guy wouldn't try to do anything he shouldn't be doing. A woman with pink hair runs up to this motorcyclist in fear of her life after being followed around relentlessly by this creepy man. After the motorcyclist confronted the stranger, he finally backs down, leaving the girl alone.
Wait. What? Stop.
Help me.
Stop. Mate, no hands. She's my girlfriend, okay, mate?
No hands.
Okay, mate. Please, pass through. You can go, okay? Go, please, go.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you so much.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
I'm here, I'm safe.
Yeah, you're safe, everything's fine. Where are you going?
I'm going home. I was just going from the bus station.
I can bring you home if you want it.
Oh my god, please,
Yeah?
thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Don't worry, everything's fine. I'm here.
Oh my god. You were here.
Don't worry. Okay, you say I have second helmet. Where do you live?
I live very nearby.
Just show me road, yeah?
Yeah,
Cool. Just don't worry, just... Okay. Breathe. Everything fine, yeah?
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Oh my god, your hand's so shaky. Don't worry. Everything's fine.
If this biker wasn't there to help rescue this woman, there's truly no telling what could have happened. This TikToker recorded this video when she realized that she was being followed by a complete stranger in the middle of broad daylight.
Y'all, going around the block, try to do a TikTok, a little bit of, less noise. I saw this guy walking down the street the other way, and now he's following me. Turned right back around. This was like a really quiet alley. There was no reason for him to come and follow me. There he go. There he go, right there. He saw that I'm filming his ass. Walked across the street to the other side. He's still over there.
I turned around and stared him down.
So I turned around and stared him down. He tried to act like, he followed me around 3 fucking blocks. follow me around 3 fucking blocks. Holy shit, crazy people. But before I was so rudely interrupted, what I wanted to say was, your time is worth money. Your time is worth money, whether you have a salary or whether you make hourly money. So, next time somebody wants to tell you, smile, it's for their pleasure and they want work out of you. So what you need to do is ask them how much they're gonna pay you.
At one point, the uploader turned around and stares him down, which seems to have creeped him out, making him finally leave her alone. Stephen Brenlin says that this video shows exactly what it's like to be a gay man walking around at night. It turns out that he's being followed by this creep who won't stop, even after being told to go away. The man even tells Stephen to take him to his house, to which he of course says no.
Oh. Okay. No. Okay, I'm going home on my own. What? Because I'm going home on my own. No.
Where are you home?
Hotel.
Hotel. Only you?
Sylvia Mendoza had enough of this creepy man trying to film her and her young daughter around their local grocery store, so she decided to confront this creep face to face.
The fact that I've been watching you follow us is fucking disgusting. Stop following us. You're following me and my daughter. Stop following us. I'm recording you right now. You keep following us. You're waiting for us over there. Stop being a fucking pervert and following my daughter. Stop. Well, then get the fuck away. Why you keep following our fucking ass? Get the fuck away. You're right there on fucking camera following us. Embarrassment. Walk of shame. Pervert. Stupid motherfucker.
The woman purposely makes a scene, which causes the guy to become too embarrassed, so he walks away, leaving the two girls alone. This video, recorded on a security camera in an apartment building, shows a young woman entering the building before a man can be seen tailing her from behind, watching exactly where she went. This TikToker uploaded a video from his home window, which shows a stranger staring up at him from the streets, waiting outside for him for the last 30 minutes. He asked the uploader to come down to him, but of course, he said no.
Guys, this man is outside my building and he's been following me. Just wait.
In this video, you can see him pretend to be on the phone with someone, but it's obvious that he's still very much watching the TikToker. The woman in this video is trying her best to enjoy a relaxing car ride, but is unable to do so thanks to a creepy man driving around, following the uploader wherever she goes. This video shows the man in the white truck driving right next to her. This video shows the moment in which this young woman bravely confronts a stalker she noticed while out walking the city. She tells the man that he needs to leave her alone. The man obeys her request, which is a good thing because in the description of the video, the uploader writes that this was the one time she left the house without any form of protection.
Can you please leave me alone? Can you please leave me alone? Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. No, I don't want to fuck you. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I heard what you said. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Oh my God, please leave me alone.
Nicole Koch pulled out her phone to record this incident while shopping at a Target. She realized fairly quickly that she was being followed around the store by this creepy man for about 35 minutes. This person says that they were simply trying to enjoy their stay at a park located near Bailey Canyon, but decided to leave when they noticed that there was an incredibly creepy man wandering around. When they were driving near the exit, they saw the strange man charge directly towards their vehicle, which is where the video ends.
Holy shit. What is that? Wait, what the fuck is that? Wait. Oh, fuck.
Chloe Lovick recorded this video on her phone while in her vehicle in Smithfield, North Carolina, trying to show her followers just how scary of a situation she was in. A man was following Chloe in his truck down every single turn she took.
This dude is following us now.
We should pull over on the side of the road and wave at him.
Let's do it.
Seriously.
We just turned again, and he followed behind us again.
Pull over and ask him if I can help him.
No, take another turn. Take another turn.
Take another turn.
Yeah, take another
And
turn.
1.3 miles, we have to turn again.
If he follows us again, we pull over. Alright, so this is the guy. We're gonna see if he turns behind and follows us again. Bruh! Okay, pull over. Alright, we finna say something. He finally turned. He stopped. He's about to turn. He said, come here. He went like this.
Thankfully, she gets the upper hand when she speeds right past him, and he is no longer able to find her after that. This next video was recorded on various surveillance cameras stationed in this busy shopping area and captures the heart-pounding moment in which this woman got stalked by this extremely creepy guy attempting to follow her home. This woman on TikTok says that this guy followed her to her local train station, repeatedly whistled at her, and even followed her onto the same carriage and sat right next to her. Can you believe this guy? She writes that she was extremely mad at herself for not speaking up and standing up for herself in that moment, but says that she was simply too scared to say or do anything, which I can't blame her. Men can be extremely dangerous. This young woman is clearly trying to sit alone and enjoy her day in peace and quiet when suddenly this creep comes right up next to her, attempting to make conversation. He asks her name, and she was smart enough to give a fake one.
Tryouts were.
Hey, how are you?
Hey. Oh yeah, you can take that.
How you doing?
Oh, I didn't mean you could sit there.
I thought you said I could take this. What did you mean I could take?
You could take the chair.
Oh, I was asking if this seat was taken.
Oh, no.
May I?
I don't know.
How are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's better than the contrary. Awesome. What's your name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa, I'm Tad.
Thank you.
I see your hesitancy.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but notice you were the only one hanging out over here at mine.
He holds his hand out, and she gratefully ignores the man. This woman recorded the moment this creepy guy followed her onto the bus and wouldn't give up watching her every move. She writes that after recording the video, she had planned to go to the police to report the incident, but there have been no updates on the situation yet. This vlogger named Brittany posted a video on her YouTube channel in 2019 explaining an incident that occurred to her and her husband. The two of them were driving around town and eventually noticed that they were being followed by some weirdo in a vehicle.
This guy has been following us for an hour.
After taking numerous right turns, the vehicle was still on their tail, which proved that they were being followed.
Hurry, babe, because he's turning around too.
The couple then called the police. They eventually arrived and pulled the man over. She was later told that the driver said that he was following them because he saw them in the neighborhood and thought they looked suspicious. This next eerie stalker disguised himself as a woman to blend in and make himself not look as creepy. The situation was all captured on nearby surveillance cameras. Stay tuned for our #1 pick that will shock you. At the dead of night, this home security camera video captures the moment someone sneaks into this homeowner's garden, then silently stares at their house. He looked into the person's doors, but the uploader explained that his mother noticed the man, turned on the lights, and the man got scared and ran away. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.